that people dream about, and I've been one of the lucky guys to get these kind of horses year after year, so it's just a blessing.
Harness Racing Super Filly has done it again. Hi everyone, I'm John Pavlak. Welcome back to Ion Harness Racing. While we've been away for a couple of weeks, at least one thing hasn't changed. See You at Peelers has kept on winning. The latest win came this past Sunday at Harris Chester, where the daughter of Bettor's Delight met 7 others in the $350,000 Valley Forge. She and driver Marcus Johansson took the lead just before the quarter pole and controlled things the rest of the way.
See You at Peelers, holding clear from Crispy Apple. Idyllic is third, then dropped the ball. See You at Peelers, she's the real deal today. 22 in a row.
She raced fantastic mile. I mean, Philly haven't raced for almost 4 weeks, and coming out and do it against these top fillies. I mean, she just is a class of her own in this field.
Missions closes up the gap in fourth. And now David Miller guides him to the outside. Man of Many Missions with 5.5 to make up.
Man of Many Missions redeemed his Hambletonian loss in the $500,000 Colonial. And while it wasn't a Hambletonian victory, it did come at the expense of the Hambletonian winner Broad Bond, who nursed a lead until the stretch drive when David Miller asked the man for more.
Man of Many Missions takes over, chased home by DeJambro. Broad Bond is defeated at the 70. Man of Many Missions holding sway. Man of Many Missions takes Colonial 41 by 3/4 of a length.
Speed is the best asset about him. I guess he's got a good head on him this year too. Last year he was a little funny behind the gate, but the tough part about him is getting him shod right, because he's not easy to show his speed and keep him where he's keeps from hitting his shins behind. He's such a wide going horse that he'll hit his shins, and if I shoe him where he doesn't hit his shins, then he starts then he just can't make the speed that he can.
But Roll with Joe is going to push the pace. Powerfulness takes back the track this battle from third. And
the $500,000 Battle of the Brandywine has become a major prep for the Little Brown Jug, and Roll with Joe let it be known that he should be considered a top contender for Delaware. Driver Ron Pierce put him on the lead.
Alsace Hanover lunging desperately at Roll with Joe in these final yards. Roll with Joe all out. Alsace Hanover, one last lunge. Oh, full finish in the battle. Roll with Joe and Alsace Hanover.
I thought the colt raced very good today. Post position helped us. This colt's got good early speed, and it took advantage of it today. Took a little pressure down the backside, and he raced super.
Did any apprehensive moments with him?
Yeah, down by the wire. I was a little scared. I wasn't sure he won.
HarnessFever.com, the best way to buy and sell standardbred horses commission-free. Check out our online yearling auction October 21st through the 23rd, featuring over 70 top yearling prospects from industry-leading sires. From the web to the winner's circle, HarnessFever.com.
Older pacers went to post in the $523,000 William Houghton Memorial at Meadowlands Racetrack this past Saturday night, where We Will See and driver Ron Pierce were the 1-2 favorites. Things didn't go according to the bettor's plan, however. Arakash Hanover grabbed the early lead, and Alexi Matosi, driven by George Brennan, sat in the 2-hole and found a seam late.
Coming after Arakash Hanover. Arakash Hanover slingshotting off cover. We Will See. Pacing with him though, Alexi Matosi. Giddy up Lucky looks for racing room. Foiled again is closing along with One the West. It's Alexi Matosi and Brennan. Alexi Matosi!
While Ion Harness Racing was away, we were busy with the World Trotting Conference and World Driving Championship. I hope you were able to see the championship in person, which produced some great racing. There was plenty of color, pageantry, and excitement, and the crowd certainly seemed to enjoy themselves, especially on the night of the final at Yonkers Raceway. Congratulations to Jody Jamieson, who took the Ulf Thorson Trophy home to Canada, and to U.S. Representative Corey Callahan, who finished second and took the tournament right down to the final heats. If I were you, I'd plan to see the next World Driving Championship in June 2013 in France. Save your euros. An opening and a closing topped this past week's headlines. Penn National Gaming announced that Rosecroft Raceway, dark since 2008, will be reopened for live harness racing on Friday, October 21st. Penn National purchased the racetrack from bankruptcy earlier this year and has already spent nearly $1 million in refurbishing the facility that first opened in 1949. Simulcasting, available 7 days a week, began today at Rosecroft. On the closing side, Peretti Farms has announced a dispersal of all its bloodstock, which will begin in November in Harrisburg and be completed next year. Economics fueled the announcement made last week by William Peretti, and while it's sad to see Peretti Farm added to the list that includes Castleton Farm and Lana Lobel Farm, it does mean some tremendous yearlings and top broodmares will simply be moving to new homes and win major races and produce top foals. As we saw at the top of the show, See You at Peelers continues to win and continues to draw interest from the press and fans around the world. Now, we've gotten into the act by establishing her online home, seeyouatpeelers.ustrotting.com, where you can keep up to date on racing Super Filly. Included will be this great video of the pacing star at home.
Oh, I feel better now. She's a character. She's very good strength, height, wise. I mean, she's just a little simple looking filly. She's really not that, masculine like money maker, and things like that. She's an average size with a hell of a heart and great spirit, good temperament. Except in the winner's circle, she don't like to stand in the winner's circle. She get a little panicky there. You're not much to kissing, huh? You're not too much to kissing. No, I don't care. Yeah, you're not too much for kissing, no. What happened to the girl who used to be nice? What happened to the girl who used to be nice? Ah, you gotta bite a little bit, yeah. You gotta bite a little bit. Yeah.
Great stuff. Make sure you visit seeyouatpeelers.ustrotting.com often. That's it for this week. I'm John Pavlak. Next week we'll have more racing and more from behind the scenes on our next edition of Eye on Harness Racing.